Good morning. Thanks for coming in to discuss our business proposal in regards to the fire prevention fee collection program. Today we're going to discuss issues with our current plan, the steps we're going to take to address those issues, research we've done, and implementation of a new plan moving forward, and how we're going to evaluate that new plan process as it goes on and grows and moves forward. So. Issues with our current plan was viewed as a pilot program. Wasn't really any clear direction as how fees were taken as it expanded on an old fee collection program for new construction development. So this year, with a fee schedule being put into the fire code, we needed to have some way of doing a cost recovery, and that was through plan review and inspection fees. But just by expanding on the old collection program with carbon copied receipts and intake forms that, so you can fill in triplicate, it's really just an old, outdated, and archaic way of collecting fees. Now, I've interviewed other departments within the county, building and safety, public health, and regional planning, and they all have an electronic plan review system that generates invoices and also sends those out. Something way, way more technologically advanced than we have right now. Although we are going to be adopting that electronic plan checking system just like every other department in the county. So that is definitely a step in the right direction, and it's also going to assist us greatly in developing a new, more efficient collection program. So with steps to address the current issues, since it's more of like a ship without a rudder or a more functioning rudder, we need to create a training program in how fees will be collected and when. So the who, what, why, how, and when all needs to be established. And how we're going to address those issues and how we're going to create a training program and just a better collection program in general by interviewing our stakeholders for suggestions on how it will work best for everyone. So this includes inspectors, fire plan reviewers, fire permit techs, and across the counter, our customers, architects, engineers, project managers, just kind of have different perspectives together, and so we can form a plan and moving forward on how it's going to be best instituted for not only ourselves but for the public as well. So with that will also address in the decrease in productivity and an increase in customer dissatisfaction. With the way we're doing things, it's not very efficient, so waiting times have increased. Times to get plans out has increased. Times to get an inspector out to the job site has increased. So what can we do to basically shave off some responsibilities at the counter by having everyone collecting fees and then have everybody do their primary functions? And that way that'll reduce waiting times, interaction times, and then turnaround times as far as inspections and plan review times and getting their comments back. So if you see it, we have a couple of charts here. Customer activity chart, there's just shows the fluctuation in the amount of customer interaction times, customers being served, during counter hour times, and their average days of going over the public counter time to assist all of our customers there, and our average customer wait times. Since we've instituted the fee, you can see that our average interaction times has increased, not just because we're just applying, and just being customer friendly. It's because we're going over things. We're taking a lot more time, taking in the fee, writing the form in triplicate, and then processing it, verifying funds, and then giving them a receipt. So if you look there, it's our typical average interaction time was about 15 minutes. It's now the average time has increased to 1 hour. and our wait times was about 5 minutes or so. Now it's over 20 minutes. So, and then you also see our average number of customers being served during our counter hours has dropped exponentially from about 10 customers during our counter hours to roughly about 4. So we're seeing a decrease in service to customers. They're not staying. They're going to other departments. They're coming back another day. And that's just not being very customer friendly. And we just need to do better. This also shows that plan reviews and inspections are being scheduled out farther than normal and what we were doing before, and has just been the cause of numerous complaints. So as customers were accustomed to certain plan review times, waiting times, turning in a set of plans and getting an amount under 10 days. We're about 15 days to 20 days. Depending on the influx of plans. Inspectors typically set up an inspection within 24 to 48 hours of the request. Now it's about 1 week because they're spending more time at the counter dealing with the collection of these fees, and they just have less time to go out into the field and do their primary functions. So when we researched the problems and what we could do to fix them, the 3 most popular solutions was designating a person or rotating team to collect fees each day or week, personnel not collecting their own fee in order to alleviate claims of conflict of interest or bribery or negative connotations that comes with the inspector or plan reviewer directly exchanging funds. So, and then last but not least, creating and hiring for a new position of fee collection cashier. This position will be instituted in every satellite office, and this person the primary function will be strictly to collect fees and not have any ties to plan review or inspection. So there's no insinuation of bribery or any conflict of interest. So this was the solution that was picked moving forward. And although this is going to be the most costly and time-consuming as far as going live, it's going to be the best solution for our department because it provides a permanent solution, not a quick fix or a Band-Aid, and it allows permit techs, plan reviewers, and inspectors to do more of their primary function, which is doing plan reviews, doing inspections, assisting customers with technical questions, not being a cashier. By hiring a cashier, we have someone who strictly processes the fee, and especially with going to an electronic plan checking system like the rest of the county is, we can generate our invoices, and that cashier will act as a middleman. So there's not going to be any insinuation of conflict of interest by having this extra position. So with this new extra position, we have to adopt a training program in the who, what, why, and how, and when fees of collecting those fees. So I have here suggestions for set hours of collection between 8 and 12 and 1 to 4 with a 1 hour break in there so that person can take their lunch hour. This position will be Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. And that will set a precedent for our customers to come in to be able to pay during those certain hours. By having those hours posted and having someone there during those hours, there's going to be little to no question as to who do I need to go see to pay my fees? When can I pay my fees? It's going to be the same across the board every day, Monday through Friday, 8 to 12 or 1 to 4. Now, there comes the added risk of having a huge cash payment in our possession. So we'll need to hire armored courier service to pick up drop bags on a routine basis. Other departments such as building and safety, health department, planning, they have an armored courier service. We'll just need to get on their schedule and just pay what monthly fee or yearly fee or whatever they have so we can get on their schedule. And then that also alleviates someone having to go to the bank with tens of thousands of dollars in cash. So, and with that, in addition to cash, check, money order, credit, debit cards will also be accepted, because we'll have an electronic plan checking system that can accommodate the credit and debit card payment, and also be able to print a receipt right there. Just like at the grocery store or at the mall, you pay with your credit card and you'll get a receipt printed right there from a register type setup. Now, evaluating the new process, it should always be ongoing. So we'll interview stakeholders, employees, and customers on their satisfaction of the new program. By that, we'll be able to see if it's working or if there's any way we could do better. And how we're going to do that is by interviewing them, or having suggestion cards or a phone number to call or a website that somebody will need to monitor to see how this process is, and if it's working out for us, and most importantly, working out for our customers. And we can also monitor production on our customer service. If our customers are filling out the suggestion cards, or if there's this is working great, we can see an improvement in customer service, a drop down in complaints, and hopefully we'll see a rapid increase in production. So that way our inspectors, our plan reviewers can do more of their primary duties and less with trying to take in money and give receipts and all this stuff. This new position will alleviate all of that. So we'll be able to monitor everyone's performance that way, do our monthly end reports, and we'll be able to see, if we're maintaining status quo, or actually being more active in doing our primary duties. So with that, thank you for your time today. If you have any other questions, please feel free to call me. I've included my cell phone number and my email. So I again want to thank you for allowing me to present this proposal to you. I'm very excited about it, and hopefully moving forward, we can get something done, and we'll be able to serve our customers better and be more with advancing technology. So thank you again, and have a good day.